so you want it close. Well, this is Ann Tice here of Champaign County Master Gardeners. I have run trial programs since 2001, and we officially got forms like this starting in 2006. They have the name of the plant here, and this is an educational thing to teach you how to do evaluations. So it has the genus, the series, the variety. This column lists where in our 5 trial areas, a plant might be located. So you can go look for it. Is it in north or the west, etc. The next column is where around the idea garden sections it might be. For instance, this year we have 20 Petunia Vista bubblegum in South Border, and that's important to go over and check and see how they're doing there. Then what I need to have you do, the most important thing is the overall score. The overall score goes from 1 to 5. 1 is a miserable plant. 5 is, oh my gosh, it's fabulous, or I really need to buy that next year. And the overall scores, you try to think, what's the foliage like? Does it have a lot of bloom? Is it a healthy looking plant? Does it have wow factor? That Cleome back there, that has wow factor. It's amazing. And so do some of the petunias in front. And also, uh, we will look to see if some died. If some died, you can't rate it a 5. They didn't all make it. The next thing we do, besides the most important, which is the overall score, is we rate the percent of bloom. That goes from a 1 to 4 reading. 1 reading is 0 to 25% of the plant covered with blooms. A 4 rating, the top, would be 75 to 100% of the entire plant covered with blooms, which looks like that Cleome again. The other things that we comment on, and this is done every month, once a month for 3 to 4 months, is the percent insects or disease you see. If you see a bunch of holes and Japanese beetles on it, you would put down what percent of coverage that has, like 10% JB, which stands for Japanese beetles. Or this spring, we had the geese sit in the north border and smush the impatiens. So there was about 15 to 20% damage from geese sitting on it. That counts. So we put that in. So that's percent of disease or insects. And the last thing that we added last year and this year is, did you see pollinators? If you did, you just mark a check next to the plant name. And keep in mind that if you're out here real early at 8 a.m., the pollinators might not be as active. So midday is better for that. And last but not least is a column for your comments. If you say, it's okay, it isn't really a good comment. The company particularly loves to use our comments. One year when we first got Petunia Vista bubblegum, which is an enormously fabulous plant, I put down that it's like the Energizer bunny. It just keeps going and going and going. And it did. It kept getting better and better. They love stuff like that. So for instance, the other day we did a rating on a deep, sultry looking sweet potato. And I said on that, sultry dark beauty. It was full, impressive, and had large leaves. So I commented on the foliage, the color, and it goes beautifully with other plants. They really like comments like that. So again, this is how to do an evaluation for the Idea Garden trial plants. We do it each month for 3 to 4 months, usually 4. At the very end, all those numbers I average and put in a final report, and plants may be awarded a medal, a gold medal, a silver, or a bronze. It all depends. Or they may just be an average good plant, mostly score a 3. But if they get 5s in a lot of months, that's a plant I'm thinking about buying. Thank you. This is Ann Tyson again.